go. From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here are the five for Philadelphia. Klay Thompson is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Wiseman. Then there's Butler. And it's Curry in it to one. And for the Thunder, in it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. Here we go. So it's Philadelphia now. Thompson outside. Outside for Green. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
He buries it from three.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The kick out, Curry. The three is up. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Wallace, the pass to Dort. And it's all from three-point range. Down low. Here's Green. Williams grabs the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
Feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Holmgren with a screen on Green. 6 on the shot clock. Williams' shot is good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren, and it's Wiggins in for Wallace. Jackson Davis is checked in for Philadelphia. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Now here's Curry. Outside for Butler. On the wing, Curry from outside the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And so fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. That one a little long. And it's Butler with the ball for Philadelphia. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 36 seconds left in the first quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Dort. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Williams against Kuminga. Williams passes to Caruso. Outside Joe. Tipped away. The dive for the ball. Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance. Williams has got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Brunson up top. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time. He executed.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Julius Randle out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at the 5. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Fades back. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Butler. Now Philadelphia with it. They trail by 1. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
An incredible job, Brunson, just measuring off that floater.
Now here's Joe. Brunson defending. Joe, the pass to Caruso. Williams on the wing. Pass to Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
The kick out to Brunson. The 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, he's right into that shot.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams. Topic comes in for Wiggins. Wallace, he's checked in for Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. And there's the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Butler with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They get it back. Here's Wiseman. Oh, Wiseman using his size.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points. Get in there and stay active.
Williams up top. Checked by Randall. Randall against Williams. Pass to Wallace. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Brunson slices through the D.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. So it's Oklahoma City now. It's a 3-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
For 3, Durant. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Durant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So it's Oklahoma City now. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Holmgren with the block. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Philadelphia making a change here. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Green for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Curry with a steal. Pass to Jackson Davis. Going inside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Jackson Davis has gotten his first points in this one.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Williams misses. Now Philadelphia with it. The lead is 2. Kuminga. Kuminga. Strong like bull.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Outside, Williams. Over Green. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Dort. Williams has got 9.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
On the wing, Green. Yet to see a basket. Here's the break. Williams misses. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
B.A., it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Dort finds Wiggins. Williams up top. Green covering. Williams' shot is good. 11 points in the game.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Kuminga. Moody comes in for Hield. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. Here's Brunson. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. Now here's Moody. Tight defense on him. Outside Brunson. Green with a screen on Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Dort. Here's Joe. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Thunder lead by 2.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Jackson Davis. Green for 3. Here's Brunson. Outside Butler. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. From deep, Holmgren. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Now Philadelphia with it. 2-point game. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Moody. Kevin Durant is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Butler. And it's Brunson in at the point.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. SGA working through contact inside.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Durant's shot is off. Durant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Williams on the wing. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Some changes for Philadelphia. Wiseman comes in for Jackson Davis. And it's Julius Randle in for Kevin Durant. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Brunson passes to Moody. Randall outside. Pass to Butler. 4-3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Butler's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. .116 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
On target from range.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Brunson. The three from Curry. Oh, he... Tremendous three. We're tied.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 43 seconds left in the game. Holmgren. Money.
And the young fella, the big boy, embracing the moment. That's a great shot from Chet.
Outside for Butler. Randall outside. Pass to Curry. A shot from the high post. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got John Wall, and it's Duncan in at the 4-man position. And for Oklahoma City, in at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. So it's Philadelphia now. Duncan, the pass to Malone. Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Now Wallace. And the big finish finished by Holmgren.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why he settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Flushes it down to finish the break.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Holmgren. Shot's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, Williams gets the three to fall.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to Malone. Three-pointer. Here's Hill. And the layup is good off the... glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Wallace. Dort finds Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Off target with the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Roy. Watched by Wallace. Ooh, ripped away. And they're running. Ooh, it's stolen. Here's Malone. Here's Hill. Some solid defense from Williams.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
.36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. From 13. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Philadelphia leading by 5. And he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the previous play is under review.
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And he makes a first.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
James, that's good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Tries the spin move. The kick out to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so the first quarter is in. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got James. Jalen Brunson is out there with Butler. Then there's Paul George, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Wiggins, and it's Wallace in for Caruso. Here's George. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from George.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
James with the block.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Williams.
LeBron in great defensive position that time. Exceptional at using his wingspan to throw off the shooter.
Tipped. The kick out to Brunson. It's James on the wing. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Oklahoma City trails by 7. Here's Wiggins driving in. That shot off. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Oh, man. Brunson can do that?
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this game. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Holmgren, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. 1:14 left to play in the first half of basketball. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Wiggins outside to the paint. Embiid against Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Over James. Williams misses. Philadelphia leading by 9. To the inside. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wiggins. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Holmgren missing. Holmgren's gone, just 1 for 4 so far. Martin with a screen on Williams. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
From deep, Holmgren. That shot, no good. And so it's Philadelphia with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oklahoma City trails by 9. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Case and Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Martin. And a two-handed jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Wallace. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Dort. 6 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. Brunson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Duncan. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
In transition, here they come. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. And Williams punches it home.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Outside Butler. Butler goes at the rim. Rejected by Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 7.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor. No debate there. He got hammered.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good. Wiggins, he's checked in for Wallace. George hits them both. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness, and the sky is the limit for this guy.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Williams up top. Pass to Dort. This one for 3. Offensive rebound from deep. Holmgren. The shot no good. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. George, good.
And George, a volume three-point shooter. He possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Wiggins outside. Williams from long range. Knocks down the triple. 10 points for him.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
George with the bucket.
With his feet set, you expect Paul George to knock that down.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Butler. Here's Dort, takes it inside, and that one is hammered home.
And Dort with a big-time dunk.
Here's George, back to Brunson. Pass to Duncan. George outside. Puts up a 3. Second chance effort. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And so it's Philadelphia closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off-guard can make plays so valuable.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Jimmy Butler, also Jalen Brunson out there, and it's Duncan in at the center position. George outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. Dort with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler.
Known as a tough defender, George, so good at reading shooters and getting to those shot attempts.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Now here's George. Nails it from 3. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
And George has been assertive in this one, shouldering the load offensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Outside for Dort. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's George. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Dort. And George. with the jam.
Oh, that's why we've seen PG, remember, years ago in the dunk contest. Still showing you he's got ups.
Poke loose. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Martin. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now, here's Williams. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Now Philadelphia with it. They've led by as much as 10. Wall for 3. Philadelphia with another miss. So it's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 7. Here's Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City. From the wing, Williams grabs the board.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Get out of the way!
Wow!
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
The shot by Dort, no good. Here's Wall. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're ahead by 11. All right, guys, what's your take?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
For 3, Westbrook. And he cans that one. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Paul George.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Dwayne Wade, Reed out there with Duncan. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Miller in at the 2 guard. And for Denver, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Russell Westbrook out there with Murray. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Tip-off goes to Denver. Westbrook with it. Outside Gordon. Pass to Brown. No good from outside. Here's Philadelphia. Thompson finds Miller. Duncan trying to break loose. That's good from Miller on the assist by Thompson.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Gordon. Duncan with the block. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Gordon the pass to Jokic, and he gets it to go.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And Gordon intense going in there on the drive, turning the defense's attempt to slow him down into a team foul.
Denver making a switch here. Watson's checked in. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice. Feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. It's Jokic top of the key. Pass to Brown. And it's Reed pulling it down. Here's Philadelphia. Thompson the bounce pass. Duncan can't hit. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Reed kicks to Miller. Here's Duncan. Out to Miller for three. Sinks the three-pointers. Miller's got 5.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Saric. Murray outside. Right side, Gordon. Watson surveying the D. Pass to Gordon. Back to Watson. 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. The deep three from Murray. And another miss by Denver.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Thompson. Strawther grabs the miss.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And Philadelphia has possession. They've got Peyton Watson. Gordon out there with Saric. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strawther in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Trying his luck from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 7. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Watson. He's covered by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Here's Wade. Here's Duncan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Duncan's got his first basket.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close
to the basket, has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Duncan with the bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Murray outside. Back to Westbrook. Gordon the pass to Jokic. Shot to stop the run. Good. Concentration coming right there from Jokic.
That'll be so fun to play with a player like Jokic. You never know what he's going to do next. But it's usually pretty good.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Denver trails by 16. Murray outside. Wade against Westbrook. Clock at 6 from outside the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Philadelphia with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Three-pointer. Wade. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia leading by 16. Here's Wade. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists in the game.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
And here's Westbrook. Can't get it to fall. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
DeRozan for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Brandon Miller really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got DeRozan. Duncan is out there with Brandon Roy. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And that one drops for him.
And if you have that kind of quickness and can handle the ball that well, you're going to get off a makeable shot. Westbrook did it there.
Duncan with a screen on Westbrook. From deep, Brunson. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here's Westbrook. Jokic with a screen on Roy. Here's Brown. Roy with the block. And DeRozan kicks to Roy. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's DeRozan following the score by Aaron Gordon. For Murray. Shot is good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got his first bucket in this one.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Runs in the pass to Roy. Philadelphia moving the ball around. DeRozan inside. He's covered by Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this. First free throw is good.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Denver making a switch here. Watson's checked in. Now here's Gordon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Nuggets now, trailing by 19. Murray, the pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. DeRozan defending.
Stellar defense from DeRozan, using his athleticism well to just alter the shot.
And good that time. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Duncan. Hill comes in for Brandon Roy. And John Wall subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. Stolen by Brunson. And here they come. Ahead, here's Hill. Again, Philadelphia.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Brunson. Jokic grabs the miss. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. To the middle. Gordon kicks to Jokic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Brunson up top. He's covered by Westbrook.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And so it's Philadelphia in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them And what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Before in the foul, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now Westbrook. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Westbrook examining the defense, sees the crack, and explodes right through it.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Pass to Brown. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Jokic. Reed covering. Jokic inside. Reed on him. Jokic, no good. Here's Williamson. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Jokic against Reed for 3. Murray. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. And Brown pulls it down. Westbrook passes to Jokic. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Here's Wall. Oh!
No way.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Here's Westbrook. Williamson with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Westbrook. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, Russell looking to shoot as soon as he's in attack mode.
It's Wall with the drive. Reed finds Brunson over Westbrook. And it's Brunson missing. Denver with the ball. Outside Westbrook. Here's Brown. Reed covering. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Grant Hill. Now here's Brunson. Comes up empty down low. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Hey, that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up.